Jill's radio show. Hello, Wisdom. I'm back right now. Having my morning coffee. I thought I'd get on Wisdom and spread the world that I can. You know, I hope everyone's going well. You know, I feel great too. Like, I've gotten up and shit like that, and I just feel great. You know, just doing the best that I can for this year. You know, I feel amazing, like that I'm here, and yeah, it's just wonderful to get up and podcast on wisdom in the morning. But you know, for 2022, it's been a very crazy year for everyone, I guess. Uh, you know, when we look back, how we've lived with the coronavirus, we've lived with COVID-19 as well. We've lived with a lot of misinformation out in the media, you know, and I think to me, it's always, I guess it's always something that, we've had to, learn from, I guess. You know, when we learn from these hard times and the mistakes that have been made in these last 2 years over Christmas. I mean, yesterday it was just great to go out to the shops and you know, retail starting to pick up with customers again. We saw that 2 years it's been was dead. I mean, in Australia we've lived with, my God, a lot of floods this year, so much rain. Basically, change of prime minister. We've got Anthony Albanese now, and I think to me, it goes to show that despite the change of leadership in the country, I mean, life just still keeps going on. I mean, yes, the front page of the Daily Telegraph yesterday was saying that he is a socialist. Definitely, since issues with the cost of living this year that were promised under the Labor government, and all of a sudden, where is you know what he said he was going to do? What I want to know as well. Now we got problems with Meghan and Harry. There's a new Netflix documentary. You know, that's out at the moment with the royal family. Uh, and I think it's just, you know, it's just ridiculous, I guess, you know. But I think it's a forever learning experience, I think, that we will deal with in the future. And I think that we've got to see more change with Twitter. You know, I think we need more change as well. And that's something that we've got to see in the future with all social media companies. And not only that, especially Twitter, too, that we've seen that Twitter this year had change with Elon Musk uh, purchasing the company as well, which was great. I was very, very happy for Elon Musk buying out Twitter. And that's what we want. That's what we want to see. We want to see positive changes in Twitter. You know, with the Hunter Biden laptop that has been exposed, you know, I feel that you know, life just goes on. You know, and I think that we have to see what our future will be as well in life today, because life is always changing. You know, despite Twitter, despite all the problems of, you know, shadow banning. I mean, I think to me, you know, it's all about persistence and keep on going with your dreams and keep on going with your life that you want to, you know, use as well. And it's all about, you know, working on yourself spiritually. I know we've had a rough 2 years, but it's important to stay hungry with what you want to achieve, what your New Year's resolution will be. And so that's how I feel as well. That is how I feel. You know that. And I'm always learning every day. It's been a learning experience for me. Amazing opportunities have manifested in my life this year. You know that, and I think I will always just keep on working hard for my dreams and not stop my dreams and goals, and not dwelling on how many followers I have on Instagram, how many likes I have on Instagram as well. You know, and that's what I believe in. I believe that I have a purpose to live the best life that I can live for the world. And I know at the end of the day that where I go will be positive, amazing changes in my life as well. You know, and I feel that yeah, no matter how much media hype is out there, how much crap is out there in the media, I for starters will basically, you know, keep on working hard because that's what you got to do despite Twitter's shadow banning. But as I said, life is a journey. Over Christmas break, I will be taking 2 weeks off just to reset and recharge my battery. So you definitely need that as a content creator, no matter how much uh, issues that are arising in your life. You know, you definitely need rest and recharge your batteries as well, because that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You know, and life is life is a journey as well. All right, the weather right now today is 16.9 degrees Celsius, feels like 13.1 degrees Celsius, minimum of 10 degrees Celsius, top of 22 degrees Celsius, 0 to 1 millimeter rain. It's partly cloudy. South southwesterly, 17 kilometers an hour wind, 20 kilometers an hour gust. 54% humidity, 0 millimeter rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. Rain, 75% higher chance of no rain, 50% medium chance of no rain, 25% low chance of less than 1 millimeter rain. Sydney, Australia, cloudy, medium 60% chance of showers along the coastal fringe, slight 20% chance elsewhere. Wind southeasterly, wind southerly 30 to 40 kilometers an hour near the coast, grading to 15 to 20 kilometers an hour over western parts. Winds tending southwesterly in the morning, and it's moderate fire danger rating. 5:42 a.m. sunrise, 8:06 p.m. sunset. Warning crescent moon phase. New moon is the 23rd December. Is the next moon phase. 11 extreme max UV index, 8:40 a.m. to 5 p.m. sun protection recommended. Tomorrow, sunny with showers predicted, a low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 21 degrees Celsius. Monday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Tuesday, cloudy, low of 9 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, cloudy, low of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 24 degrees Celsius. Thursday, cloudy, low of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 28 degrees Celsius. Friday, sunny with showers predicted, a low of 15 degrees Celsius and a top of 27 degrees Celsius for the day. Yes, this is our weather that we are facing at the moment. It's good. Yeah, weather is always changing, uh, and that's how it is. The weather is the weather, and But as I said, with the issues and the secrets of Twitter this year, how we found out about the fake accounts on Twitter, the shadow banning on Twitter, and for me, I believe that, in the future, Twitter needs to be a better place for everyone. Twitter needs change as well, I guess. Twitter needs a fresh start, and it already has. It's already with Elon Musk, with smart business decisions with Elon Musk, you know, he is definitely using great business strategies, great business innovations, great business endurance at the same time. And he's a clever businessman to have purchased Twitter to bring back freedom of speech. I think there's a few people that's going back on Twitter. Dr. Robert Malone, Donald Trump, I think Jordan Peterson will be back on there. I know he had his account shut down by the ex-CEO of Twitter, which pissed off Jordan Peterson. And like I said, there is alternatives to Twitter. There's Gab Social, there's Getter. You can definitely check them out as well. So they're more, yeah, where we can have freedom of speech in the future. And hopefully for next year, our politicians do start using their common sense. That, and we find that, yeah, common sense is very important in Australian politics and in business too. You got to use your common sense. That, and that's what I believe in, is common sense, especially in business and in life as well. You need common sense. It's all about yeah, using persistence. Like Earl Nightingale will always tell you to have persistence in your life at the same time. But for me, I'm all about telling the truth here on the show, you know, and standing up for the freedom of speech and my rights of freedom of speech and giving you the truth on the Stephen Shields radio show here, all the way in Sydney, Australia is where I am at the moment, and I feel great, I really do that I'm here right now. It's just wonderful to just keep on going as well, and keep on working hard to achieve my dreams and goals. And that's what you can do as well. It's all about getting up in the morning, having that morning coffee, and getting on wisdom. But also, too, we saw that in the last 2 years how social audio became so popular. This goes back to the Spotify Green Room. Um, I remember when I first got introduced to social audio, it was on the Spotify Green Room. And one day for me, I saw all this huge traffic. This was from Spotify, by the way. All this huge traffic from Spotify. And then all of a sudden, it was like 2 weeks later, everyone just pissed off back to Clubhouse. And then I tried Clubhouse, but I found on Clubhouse there was too many dickheads on there pitching their get rich quick schemes, talking like they know everything in business, talking shit. Like you couldn't even get a word, and there was no community feeling on Clubhouse like there is here on Wisdom. And like Wisdom, I found it's much better to host my show at the same time. So I found where it'll be on Wisdom, and this is my thoughts on Wisdom. I hope for a successful future on Wisdom as well. Because like I said before, a lot of these big, uh, you know, these big tech social media platforms, you're just a number to them. There's no community on Clubhouse. There's too many idiots on Clubhouse who think they know everything and they don't. They just talk shit. And that's not cool to be talking shit. Whereas me, I give you the truth. I say it how it is on this show. Because I love my show. I love my community. My community means the world to me than Clubhouse. Honestly, Clubhouse can get fucked, you know. Also, too, I've been enjoying writing on Medium as well, where I've been writing my articles about music. So you can definitely check out my work on Medium as much as you can, and leave any feedback on any of the articles I have written. And feedback to me is important, you know, because I definitely tell things how they are in the music industry at the same time. You know that, and that's what I do. I enjoy, when I can, I'll write an article on Medium when I feel like it. Go at my own pace, of course. Um, but yeah, that's what I do. That's how I am at the moment. I will, yeah, just keep on writing, and keep on working hard, I guess, on Medium because it's fun. It's awesome to, yeah, try different avenues in the content creation business. Trying different strategies as well. And that's what I believe in. It's all about having strategies in your life as a content creator. Especially Elon Musk had strategies when buying up Twitter. He was going to pull out of the deal. The ex-CEO of Twitter has been sacked, and they were playing political football with Elon. But I say, Elon, congratulations on the purchase of Twitter. I hope you can, make Twitter great again. And I think he will make Twitter great again, because that's what it is. It's all about, yeah. We all learn from our mistakes in this business. But for me, I will keep on manifesting the best life that I can manifest. 2023. No matter how much bullshit is out there in the media, I will always keep working hard on my dreams and desires and where I will be going. Because that's what I do. That is what I do. And patience too. One tip I can say for all my content creators out there is having patience with your life too. The more patience you have, the better life is for you at the end of the day. The better life gets for you as well. You know, and patience is a virtue as well. I've had to learn patience the hard way, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel, and that's what I will do. I will keep on doing that. I will keep on working hard for you for next year as well. Also, too, I've just uploaded some music tracks to my Pond 5 and Motion Elements for stock music. If you're looking for any stock music, there's some new tracks updated as well, so definitely worth purchasing stock music. And yeah, it really helps. Composers on stock music. I will leave links in the description as well for this podcast. But I just know that life is a teaching tool. Life is, I guess, full of opportunities, and it's up to us what we do with these opportunities to manifest wealth, health, prosperity, abundance, love, success. You know, these are all the desires out there. I mean, I guess the universe is giving us opportunities to have wealth in our lives today. I suppose there's a lot of things I am thankful for. You know, and I feel that when you have that daily gratitude, well, and you have that daily abundance mindset, as well. That's important. You gotta have that these prosperity, abundance mindset for success. You know, love and abundance, and that's how I feel. That is how I feel. You know, and that's what I will be doing. And you know, opportunities will open up in the future as well. You know, opportunities will open up in the future, and that's what I believe in. I think that the more we see ourselves in the future, you know, as Dr. Joe Dispenza will tell you about having your mind movie or your vision board is very powerful. You know, but there is a lot of secrets to the universe with manifestation that is not taught, and there is secrets that are out there that are not taught in the world. I think too we have to have a lot of discipline because discipline is key. You know, the more discipline we have, the better it is, and that's what I feel. That is what I feel. That's what I want for the rest of this year. You know that. But for me, opportunities are always opening in the world. And it's what we do with our opportunities to determine our success on social media. And we can either compare ourselves with other people on social media. We can either dwell on numbers and dwell on, you know, how many people are liking our reel, or we can just post amazing content and feel great that what we are doing the best work that we can. And we're not going to let these tech companies control us and tell us what we should be doing with our lives, you know. And that's what I believe in, you know, that is what I believe in. Now, we've seen this too in dating apps as well. Now, I'm to the point in my life, I'm just fed up with dating apps. I'm really over it, like Tinder and all that shit. Uh, and my conclusion with using, oh my God, all the dating apps is they're just gone to shit. Uh, for me, what I truly believe with dating agencies and dating apps is they just want your fucking money. That's all they care about. They just want your money. There's no guarantee that they're going to find you someone uh, that they make themselves out to be like eHarmony, spending all this money on advertising, and then they're charging overpricing their subscriptions every month. You know, I think my conclusion is if you're going to meet a woman or a man or, you know, whatever you know, woman, man, if you're gonna meet a partner in dating, I think you're better off doing it the old-fashioned way in person. You just start talking. Uh, you just let things flow naturally, you know, because you let the conversation flow naturally and you meet in person. It's just so much better than meeting on an app or Tinder. I mean, Tinder can get fucked. Bumble can get fucked. They all can get fucked, these dating apps. I think you just want to have just a general conversation with your soulmate, and that's how you just meet in person. It's just much better the old-fashioned way, not on an app. I know with COVID, it's been very difficult. Or in my experience using Bumble, I'll start talking to a woman and then get ghosted, or I'll go on a date with a woman and then I'll yeah, I'll let you know. She doesn't contact me in 3 months, 6 months goes by. Well, she can piss off. I don't care. Um, I truly believe, as well with these dating apps, that if someone really likes you, she'll call you and she will message you, not playing politics with you. I mean, that's my experience with dating. I mean, apps as well. I mean, there's talk about Twitter you going on the whole dating adventures. Oh God, I don't know how that's gonna work. Dating apps on Twitter. That's gonna be an interesting one. But yeah, it's all about, for me, just being in line and being in harmony with the universe, and knowing that I've got good coming in my life. At the end of the day, I stand up for what I believe in. No matter if I win or lose, I'll always stand up for my rights, and that's what you should do as well. Stand up for your rights against the government, against these tech companies, because I'm fed up with them trying to control my life and control your life at the same time, and trying to tell you what you should do, and regulate your life with Facebook and the addictions that they've caused, and with friendships that Facebook have broken up. I'm fed up with it. Instagram, yeah, they're all right. I don't mind it, but there's talks about the US government banning TikTok because, number one, TikTok is a Chinese company. They're spying on children and spying on teenagers. It's surveillance. I tried TikTok a couple of years ago, but I thought, no, I didn't like it. Okay, it was a good idea, but then when you hear about, this is a Chinese company, there's more to what they're doing. Fuck them. I know in India TikTok's banned. Um, Also, too, they banned Gab Social from the App Store, which is ridiculous. I mean, get on that if you want to. I don't know what's going on with Donald Trump's Truth Social in Australia. I don't know if that's going to be in Australia yet. Uh, that's okay. I've already got two great freedom of speech platforms, Getter and Gab Social, so I'll be on that. And I guess, find the platforms that you like, and then what you can relate to as well as a content creator. You got to find, well, where is your audience as well. And so that's what I'm doing at the end of the day. And not comparing yourself to other people, other content creators who have worked hard. I've had to learn that we have to put the work in to get to where we want. And for me, I've learned not to dwell on YouTube. I go to other platforms to monetize my work. I believe in getting out to as many places as you can. Because I feel that I have the right to be heard and not be discriminated. Like I said, I've faced a lot of discrimination in the content creation business. Clearly, yes, I agree. I'm not an influencer. You're talking to the wrong person to be an influencer. And it's absolutely true as influencer that, if you don't have the look or the charisma, yeah, people just don't want to hear you. It's weird. And I've said this a lot too on my show that how people can post crap on Instagram and YouTube, like PewDiePie just talk shit, and he's got like 18 million subscribers. I'm like, what? This guy's full of shit. That really pisses me right off. People talk shit on YouTube, pitching their fucking get rich quick schemes, and then get all this fucking traffic, over it. It's offensive. I'm fed up with it, you know. Or, you know, and we've seen how the secrecy that these tech companies have behind the scene, where the whole shadow banning problem's going on. And it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Mm. You know that. But who knows what the future holds? Who knows what will happen? But when you hear about TikTok surveilling and spying on people, a Chinese company, and China wants to have their own. Oh, we've got to build relationships with China. Oh, no, you can't say this with the Chinese censorship problem. But yet the Chinese government denies it all. Denies, it's going on in the music industry. I wrote an article on Medium about this problem with China. Um, especially in South Korea. I think, musicians would never want to tour North Korea. Oh, God, no. And we're finding that. I don't know if it's going to get worse before it gets better, in my opinion. But what I do stand by is the art of freedom of speech. You know, so who knows? Who knows what the future holds for the world? You know, but don't let these left wing tech companies scare you and destroy your dreams and tell you, put fear into you and scare you with scare tactics, because they will do that. They're what I call the dream stoppers. These people who make you feel like shit, you know that. And when you feel like shit, it just ain't cool. And that's just a distraction. And then you just let that distraction go. And you just move on from that distraction. You know, for me, you have a right to have your voice heard on your social media about the positive messages that you want to be heard, and yeah, go for it. Definitely go for it. I think the more that we compare ourselves with other people, the more worse life becomes, I guess. I think we've got to find out, you know, what is the true path that we are seeking in the world. right now. I mean, what is it that you want to see happen in the future? And that's what I feel. That is what I feel. But we'll have to wait and see the future of the Australian government. I hopefully for 2023 can see the Liberal Party rebuild itself. Hopefully Peter Dutton. I know next year is not the federal election. I think there's a state election next year in New South Wales. Hopefully Dominic Perrottet can, keep on, doing the great work that he does, but not being a Liberal member supporting the Labor and a Green Party in secret. That is not on. And that's going on in the Liberal Party. There is a bunch of leftists. Malcolm Turnbull, I certainly questioned if he was a true Liberal. Honestly, Malcolm Turnbull. But we'll have to wait and see. I know with the inflation problem, I think that's it. Choose happiness. Just because there's a bunch of inflation going on, there's a bunch of shit going on out there. They can't stop your happiness. There's problems that Chris Bowen and the Labor government want to stop coal-fired gas, and they want to get everything to electric cars in the future. I don't know how the hell is that going to work. There's not many charging ports for Teslas, you know that. I agree, yes, petrol is overpriced in this country. I wish it was cheaper. Seriously, I do. I wish it was cheaper. Um, but you know what? I'm just happy to be able to drive a car. I'm happy that there is petrol to use. I would rather petrol over, electric. That's my honest view. I prefer petrol because I don't want to be fucking waiting at a charging port for some Dick and Harry to charge up their electric car and taking forever. The way I see it, there's more petrol stations than there is charging ports for electric cars and Teslas. I mean, Teslas are a great car. Don't get me to not don't you don't want to question a Tesla, but the problem is how many charging ports are there in Australia for Tesla? I know in America they've got them everywhere. Good idea, but there is fallbacks. Um, I mean, there's fallbacks to everything in life. But we wait and see how this plays out, and we just got to see, well, how much control is out there that they want from you in the world, Australian politics and American politics as well. And just keep working hard on your dreams as well. Keep using Twitter. I'll still be on Twitter, tweeting and enjoying the tweets. Like this year, I tried out a platform called Mastodon. Some idiot reported me, and they said I spammed, which I never did. And I contacted Mastodon customer service 50 times, and they weren't getting back to me. So I said, "Fuck them." And they say that they're a decentralized platform for freedom of speech. That's bullshit. They're all a bunch of lefties on that. I'm fed up with it. They want to control your social media and controlling my work. I mean, this is personal. This really is personal. You know, and it's not cool, and it is not on at the same time. So we shall wait and see what the future holds. For tech corporations. We saw that Boris Johnson resigned. Liz Truss was Prime Minister, I think, for 44 days. It's not a long time, you know. It's not a long time to be a Prime Minister. And even the Conservatives in the UK, um, have had to have a rebuild as well. People have lost faith in the Conservative Party in the UK. Yeah, I agree. Boris Johnson should never have attended those parties in Downing Street during the lockdown, because that's not very fair. They think, oh yeah, I can get away with that. We saw during COVID that the government was just making up shit as they go along. It was very frustrating. I mean, at the start of this year, when the Omicron variant came out, I was listening to Fox News while doing my work. Yeah, you just be hearing about Omicron all day, and I'm like, is there a chance in this country that I can get a rapid antigen test without some dickhead price scalping it? And that's what they were doing. They were price scalping. That's unacceptable. That is not cool. Price scalping. That you can't be doing that shit. So that's not good shit. Price scalping is unacceptable. Yeah, it's like I never understood why for the last 2 years there was such a high demand for toilet paper in the world. Like, who started this idea of hoarding toilet paper? You know, someone did, and yeah, I remember going to the shops for 2 years in a row, and there was such a shortage of toilet paper, and I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? Uh, well, is toilet paper going to survive? Is toilet paper going to help you from the virus or not? People are just stupid. Yeah, and going to a doctor's surgery too, as we look past in COVID-19, uh, how Facebook was taking away all your rights to speak up about COVID. I definitely have come to my conclusion that this virus was genetically modified in a laboratory in Wuhan, China, and some dickhead decided to let it go and create a pandemic. I think Dr. Fauci had something to do with this. Now, I did an episode about Dr. Fauci. I thought, look, Dr. Fauci's the great academic man. He's very intelligent, but I think he's had something to do with it. Now, that's a theory. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. That's my theory. I think there needs to be a royal commission into COVID-19 and into the Wuhan lab. Why aren't they investigating the laboratory in Wuhan, China? There needs to be an investigation into that, and an investigation into the world politicians on how they handle the virus, especially Daniel Andrews. Now, Melbourne re-elected Daniel Andrews again. You know that Melbourne, Australia. It's quite sad, actually, that Anastasia Palaszczuk in Queensland kept closing the border all the time, playing politics with borders, but yet there's always an excuse to close the border. Homeschooling kids. And I've said this before, not everyone can afford the internet. So how can kids go to homeschool if they can't afford the internet? They don't learn much at homeschool. It's very unproductive sitting on Zoom. It's shit. You know, people need that interaction with each other. You know, it's not fun having to quarantine yourself at home for 2 weeks or a week. Now, I don't know what the quarantine rules are, but they're treating it like a flu. You know, okay, if you go to the doctor, they want you to wear a mask. Fair enough. Go see your GP. But it was like during COVID where, oh, if you had a slight cough, or you could have had allergies, oh, the doctor didn't want to see you. That's just fucking bullshit. That's pathetic. Oh, okay, the doctor, they're wearing all their PPE and their personal protective equipment, but yet they, like I said, I got turned away by Sonic Healthcare uh, last year in 2020. I think it was 2021. Yeah, they said, oh, they gave me a bullshit reason. You're not from this jurisdiction, and it takes you like half an hour to get hold of someone on the phone. No wonder why I was going to lose my shit at them. They're a useless healthcare provider. They can go fuck themselves. Sonic Healthcare, never trust them. I remember when I got a false positive from Sonic Healthcare when I went for a COVID test, and they gave me a false positive because some idiot mixed the COVID test up with someone else. I was pissed. I have every right to be pissed off with Sonic Healthcare. I think to me now, life is a learning experience as well. No matter how much Twitter or no matter how much mind control is going on with social media, I think it's, I think it's time to move on as well. I guess it's time to see the positives in life, you know, as well. And it's about, yeah, moving forward in life and going after for what you are passionate about. And that's what we can do. I guess just see what the good is in your life at the moment. Know that, yeah, opportunities are changing, and we've got to find what are the correct answers that we have to our question. Questions are the answers, I think. But yeah, just keep on, not comparing yourself to other people on social media as well, and know that believe in yourself as well for 2023, and know that, yeah, there is a secret to the universe that we shall know, but this too shall pass as well, with the shadow banning going on in your life right now. So I clearly enjoy coming here on Wisdom. and knowing that I do have a voice to speak up and a way to share my freedom of speech in the world right now. And that's what I do, and that's where I am in the world. The world is always changing. For me, I'm always looking at, different innovations, different ways to be heard in the world. And it's your right to have your freedom of speech and know that what we are here for is to keep on going at the same time. So just keep going, keep on persisting with what you were born on this earth to do, despite being, if you have faced shadow banning on Twitter, you know, and just look at the positives in your life and train your mind for positivity. Because having a positive mind, body, and soul is something that we need to have as well. Because your life is more important than any other social media platform out there. Your life journey is a must for success. Peace, love, prosperity, and abundance. Because you are you, I am me. It's time to keep on creating content and just keep on, yeah, going for it. Just go for it. It's like Nike, just do it. Nike's a great brand. You know that. Because no matter who is going to put you down, when you have a strong mind, when you program your mind for success, when you put those inspiring audio messages into your mind, you will see life differently. You will feel more better with your life. I get it, we all go through the shit times. We all do. I've had some challenges this year. We've had a lot of, like I said, a lot of floods and a lot of rain in Australia. It's been so much flood, so many potholes out there on the road. But from my perspective, is it's how we deal with it in the moment, in the future. We know now that COVID-19 is not an issue like it was 2 years ago. I say we've learned to live with it, but we just got to move on. I remember with the QR code check-in from New South Wales, I'd be getting notifications that were 3 weeks old that someone walked in to the shop and they were 3 weeks behind these QR codes. It's just crazy having to Uh, you know, when you go and sit at a coffee shop, which I love doing, we all missed that. We all did. Oh, you got to show a vaccine pass, and the discrimination that has happened, that this is done, it's just unacceptable and should never have happened. So I think there yes should be a royal commission into all the technology companies at the same time, and that's what I believe in. I think this was all mishandled. This was not how they intended it to be, and that's not right. That is not right at all. But I still show up. I still come here, show up on the microphone, inspire you for your life to be successful. And to know that, yeah, you have a journey to be here at the same time. Guys, I'll leave it there for today. It's always a blessing to show up here on Wisdom and Podcast for you on the Stephen Shields radio show. Um, Always love it. I really do. I love it. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show. Turn on your notifications whenever you get a new podcast. New podcasts are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. And don't forget, if you'd like to share any of your favorite episodes on your social media, please do. That way more people can listen and be inspired. And don't forget, if you're on Wisdom, feel free to stop by on the show, say hi, let me know your opinion, or if you're just wanting to listen, that's also fine as well. And I've got my music on Spotify as well. You can check that out, Stephen Shields. It's my legal name. It's my real name as well. Follow me on Gab Social, Getter, Webtalk, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can follow me on Medium. Occasionally, I'll write an article on Medium as well. But yeah, I wish everyone all the best. Bye for now.